Welcome to day 3 of Happiness Challenge. How is it going with you? Have you heard the statement, see no evil, hear no evil before? I'm sure you've heard a statement. And why do people say that? I love the verse of the scriptures that says, to him that is pure, all things are pure. Has it ever happened to you that you walked into a place and someone was gorgeously dressed and they looked so powerful, but there was a stain on their white shirt? Do you realize what normally happens to us as human beings? We are fixated, or we become fixated on that stain, and we magnify and exaggerate in a way that it starts to define the person. And so instead of looking at the roses among thorns, all you see are the thorns among roses. And so a lot of our unhappiness is dependent on our inability to compliment other people. We're quick to see what is wrong. We do not see what is right. It could be with your children or with your spouse. When was the last time you caught your child doing what was right and you complimented him compared to how many times you have criticized him for what he's failed to do? Many of us are in that space. And today, you want to audit your life as you go on day 3 of your happiness challenge and scan through your last 1 week, asking yourself, if you have to measure the degree of how much you compliment people versus how much you try to correct and see what is wrong in them, what is the ratio? You will be clearly see that oftentimes we live in the plane called condemnation as against complimenting people. So today, you're going to compliment people. You're going to intentionally look for the people around you and what they do so well. Maybe your child laid his bed. Maybe he completed a task. Maybe your spouse boiled water, or someone gave you a meal. Or maybe someone actually looks very scruffy and dirty, but then he has a beautiful smile. Today, you are going to intentionally look for what is good and compliment. You know, Philippians 4:8 talks about things that are lovely, things that are good, things that have good report. Think about these things. I say, see these things. So as you go out today, observe the trees, observe the beauty around you. Observe the guy, who is eating and compliment how he's eating his meal. Even it may not be something that you love, okay? So you might need to reach out to people in your life today and just compliment them. You might see a picture on social media. You might see someone that everyone is vilifying and they're saying bad things about them. You look for the bright spot, right? And talk about it. Some people just need your compliment to stay alive. If you are that person who is always complimenting people, you know what you've done? You've sown the seed of compliment, and it comes back to you in good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Let's do this exercise, right? Can you imagine someone that you met that was so handsome or so beautiful? It could be your spouse or anyone. They were powerfully dressed. They looked so stunning, so elegant the way they walked, and you really, really wish you were in their position. Can you pick a face, right? And can you go back to the point and see the way they walked, see what they wore? Can you perceive the odor of their fragrance, right? Can you see the emotions, the smiles on your face as you're thinking, and it could even be you? Now contrast that with someone that was badly dressed for an event, maybe color-eyed. Can you pick a face right now? Okay, look at them, see them show up. How did you feel? You were frowning, you were upset, you were having questions in your mind. Why is this person inappropriately dressed? Is it that they don't, right? So that's the condemnation plane. So you can see there was something that you saw that made you feel good and made you feel so well. There was the other thing that made you feel very angry. Where would you rather be? Complaining or complimenting people? If you're fond of always complimenting people, you attract happiness to your life. Life is about, you're a walking field. It's about energy and vibration. As you walk around, if you compliment people, you are sending a positive energy to the atmosphere, and it will come back to you in good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. But if you are fond of always looking for what is wrong, what is wrong, what is wrong, you realize that you will be perpetually unhappy. That's why we say, when people offend you, you need to let them go and focus on what they've done right and let their good speak for them, because you cannot hold people down without going down with them. But whenever you consistently lift people up, you go up with them. The other word for complimenting is appreciating people, right? And so think of it literally. When you appreciate people, you appreciate in size. Your worldview appreciates, your business appreciates, your money appreciates. Everybody wants that. So today, go ahead, compliment people and observe your mood. Observe how you feel, that you have the right words. Okay? The Bible says, the Lord has given me an instructed tongue that I may know how to speak to him that is weary in season. Many of the people you even think are doing well, they just need someone to encourage, someone to compliment, someone to support them. So freely do that today and observe how that made you feel. And so you can do your reflection exercise. I'll see you tomorrow. See, we're committed to you being totally happy. And as you become so happy, you feel good and things begin to happen around you. Opportunities will show up, all right? People will mention your name. Why? Because you are rewiring your world to look beyond the reality of what people are saying. Hey, their nation is bad. And you are focused on what is so lovely. So when they talk bad about your president, your governor, or someone, look for what is good about it and you compliment it. When they talk down someone, look for the shining spark in them and be the one, because it's your world. You are creating positivity. So be happy. I'll see you tomorrow. I call you blessed and I honor you. My name is Praise for Have a happy day. Bye-bye.